everybody, welcome to my YouTube. I'm Jen. Today I'm going to do a flip through of my Inktober and what I created. I finally finished the 31st drawing. It is no longer October, it is November, but I am very glad that I did this and that I finished. So I want to show you what I did. First up is everything that's on my desk is what I used. During the month, it started with Art Snacks, and I ordered their special Art Snacks box. I do have a video unboxing that, so check that out if you want to see what I used there. But in addition to that, a few days in, I actually got my Palettefull packs, and I was missing some colors with the Art Snacks, to be honest. So Palettefull packs definitely delivered. So I literally delivered all of these inks, so I was able to add that to my collection that I was using in my nice handy dandy everything fit in here pack, bubble wrap pack. I love these, and I just created. So I wanted to let you know that in addition to these, I actually did add a couple things, and I'll explain why. First thing I want to do though is tell you I didn't use this only because the dip pen broke immediately. So I wasn't able to use the dip pen. I do have one, but it's just a glass one somewhere that I got from Smart Art, which is now Muse Kit. So I have that available somewhere, but I wanted to be able to use these tips and just wasn't able to. Not a problem. I also didn't use this Art Alternatives pigment liner. I'm not really sure why I didn't use it. It seems fine. It might be that it runs a little bit if I don't let it dry all the way, or maybe it runs a lot. I don't remember. Let me check real quick to see what happens. So there is that, and my water's dirty because I just finished, but so yeah, that's all it is. I did use it on one drawing, and it kind of smears a little bit if you don't let it dry all the way first, so I was just impatient. Didn't use this. What I ended up using instead was a Faber-Castell Pitt pen in the small, so I added that to my set. I took away this, added that, but then I also noticed, okay, I have the white ink, I needed a white gel pen, so I added a white gel pen. Then I added a couple more things. Palettefull packs did send an amazing ink palette. I just didn't like the shape of it, the size of it didn't help when I'm just sitting here drawing while watching TV, because this literally was supposed to happen every single night, right? So I added this one, which is still wet. I used that for the whole month of October. I also added aqua ink, so sticking with the ink, but I needed some black fluid ink because this is blue. This actually turned out purple on my very first drawing, and I think it's because I didn't shake it enough, but I really liked that, so I'll show you that in a minute. Obviously, pencil sharpeners, pencil eraser. This is my favorite Prismacolor Cola Erase. It draws blue, but it's really easy to erase, and it kind of disappears into my drawing a little bit more than the graphite pencil does, so I did use that a lot more, and I needed a wash, and you'll see a lot of my backgrounds I used this wash brush. So if you remember, I got the Art Snacks box. Definitely I'll link it here so that you can see it. With the Art Snacks box was the 31 days 31 drawings challenge, so I used this for my prompt. It also came with a packet, just a 9 by 11 8.5 by 11 paper pad, but I really wanted a journal. So if you want to see how I made this, I will post a video at the end of this video explaining how I made it. I have a little flip to store this in. I reinforced the edge. It's literally just the paper pad turned into a journal, and then I attached it with elastic because I wanted to be able to take these pictures out and put them back in. And now that I have what I have, I might bind it differently, only because I ended up going with the Disney theme on every single picture, and this cover, although it's super cool, just doesn't totally fit. So I will post the video of me creating this cute little book at the end of this. If you're interested, definitely watch through that. I'll just play some music and show you what I did. Super simple. I just kept the book bound the way it was, took out the paper, cut a piece, a hard piece at the bottom, glued it in here, which was just part of the cover. Photocopied the cover because I wanted to shrink it, so it would still be the same cover, and you'll see that I did some drawing on it. And then wrapped some elastic in it so that I could bind my pages. So that's it. That's super simple. Let me move all of these out of the way because I am now done with those, at least for a while. It was definitely a challenge, but I'm very glad that I finished, and I think you'll see why. Compared to the first day versus the last day, you'll see why I'm glad that I did it, because I definitely feel like I improved not only my inking skills but also my drawing skills throughout the month. So let's, without further ado, let's go through all of the days and see what we got. So again, here is the prompt list. I did update just a few of them because I wasn't feeling the prompt, so I decided to add my own. So very first prompt, we have magic. So with the magic, I remember I just had the art snacks on this day, so I wanted to go with what I saw as magic, which is Tinkerbell, and this color ink, which is blue, actually turned out really purple, and I love how it turned out. So she's not the best drawing, but she's super cute, and I love the magic feeling. So that's day one. Day two was spirit. So what better way to show spirit than the water spirit? So Moana. Sticking with, I was feeling the Moana vibe. The next one is pet. So I went ahead and drew Hei and Pua, the pets in Moana. This is the day that I actually ended up with the palette full packs, which was perfect because I needed some color. So this day is messy, which, I mean, it's messy, but it's super cute at the same time. And then the next one was Zodiac, and I found a super cute pin. It was actually like a pin that you collect at Disney World that just had a Taurus Zodiac as an Eeyore. So take a look at Eeyore and how I drew him. He's not perfect, but he's super, super cute, and he shows up a couple more times in this journal. So next page I did the prompt had hold. So I went ahead and had her hold the dipped apple. I am not great with hands, so this one was a challenge for me to draw her hands, and I absolutely love it. It's one of my favorites. Here's another cute little Eeyore that showed up. He is for plant, so I made a little succulent pot. I'm not sure where these yellow dots came from later on in my journey, but super cute. I love how he turned out. The next day was originally Flow, and I just really wanted to draw a castle. So I changed Flow to Castle. And then the next day after that was Wing. So here I'm playing with those black aqua inks and getting all the pretty little blooms that I can get in that. Next one is Skull. So that one, you could see the gold. Oh, that's right, I did add a gold pen. Let me see if I can grab that real quick. Oops. I added this one just on 2 pictures. So I did put that one away. But this is a Deco Color Premium Gold. It's really cool. It's like an oil-based marker. So I had to be careful adding that because it did bleed through. So yeah, I added that as well. Next one was Rose. I'm not the happiest about the way the background turned out. This is where the mop brush came in handy, and started playing around with that. So there's that. The next one, let's see, where am I? I'm on day 12. Day 12 was Fooled, but I changed it to Apple and just did the Descendants logo. It's not quite perfect. The D is the wrong D, but I think it's cute. Day 13 is Creature. This is Bruni from Frozen 2. He's actually a fire element, I believe, but there's a scene where he turns blue and is a super cute ice element, I guess. Yeah, so he's super cute. The next day, the 14th, is Rock. This one is probably my least favorite. This is supposed to be Skull Rock in California, I think. Next one is Key. So I had to do Kingdom Hearts. Just had to do Kingdom Hearts. And then we've got, the next one is Fear. So for Fear, I did one of the scenes in the Headless Horseman, the cartoon, where basically the Headless Horseman is chasing Ichabod. And I was playing around. This is actually a painting, inspired by a painting, obviously, and I was playing around with the background, and I really like the way I did the background, so that bled into the next one, which is Bat. So I drew this one on another piece of paper because I wasn't quite sure how it was going to look, and then I added that Bat to the painted background. The next one is Stuck. This one made me a little sad, but look at how good that Eeyore's looking. I'm definitely improving my Eeyore skill as I go. Creepy is next, number 19th. It's the creepiest picture I could find. She almost looks bald, but she's not. She's just going crazy. This one is probably my least favorite with Rock. This one is Card. So I was kind of going for painting the roses red nightmare type scene, and this is what I ended up with. So there it is. And then I started exploring some of the Disney Halloween cartoons. So I watched, oh, what's it called? I don't remember the name of it, but it's a really old, like from the 40s, ghost. They're ghost hunters, and this was one of the scenes in that movie. It's on Disney Plus. Man, of course I can't remember the name. I'll put it here because I definitely watched it right before drawing this and after, because I wanted to see how well I did. They look a little weird. The ghosts look a little weird to me, but it actually turned out really good compared to what they actually look like. So take a look at that. Next day is Symbol. So I drew the spinning wheel from Sleeping Beauty. And then we had Pumpkin, and look at this Eeyore dressed as a little pumpkin. I couldn't resist. Of course, what's that, the third Eeyore in this one. Then we have the Reaper, also from another old Disney Halloween show, cartoon. So that is the Reaper that I could find from Disney. Then we had, not the best, but we had Scroll. I wasn't sure what to do, so I just did this scroll type background, and if you look closely you can see a really big hidden Mickey right there, and then there's a lot of little Mickeys in here as well. I had a lot of fun with that one. Lantern. So this is another Headless Horseman. This is when he's throwing his head, but it's also a jack-o'-lantern. Next we have Crown. So this is the crown, and I just made a little cutesy evil queen, and you can see the gold added in that. It looks really cool. Number 28 is Candle. So Lumiere from Beauty and the Beast. Puppet, I couldn't resist Puppet. After I drew him, I just really liked the way he looked. So I didn't add any colors, but I did ink him. So you'll see that he is still technically inked. I think he's the only one I decided not to color, because I just really liked the way he looked as is. So 2 more. We have Meal, super cute, Timon from Lion King, and then the one I just finished is Weather. And I absolutely love the way that this Eeyore turned out. I think this is what, four Eeyores in this flip through. So we're getting ready for a hurricane again. So it's kind of fitting and super cute. And I love that this is the way that we end I and Jen's Creative Creations ends my Inktober 2022 journey. So let me know how you think I did. Let me know, I don't know, did you participate in Inktober? And if so, what prompt did you go with? And what was your favorite drawing of the month? And knowing now, after that it's over, would you do it again? This is the second time that I've actually done Inktober all the way through. Usually I'll just do one a week. So I didn't do it last year. I was busy last year, but in 2020 I did. So you could definitely check out that video as well. But anyways, I will post a video next of me making probably just do a speed video with some music of me making this for you. But let me know what you think in the comment box below. As always, thank you so much for watching. I wouldn't be anything without you guys. Thank you.